Good morning, gentlemen. It's lessons learned.
Morning.
We're we're all a little off our morning routine today, I think, because we're going a little bit earlier than usual, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody's a little off. All right. So bringing that up because we're going to be talking about our morning routines today, and I'm kind of interested to see what everybody has to say because a little bit of background here. We did this like over a year ago as a practice episode that didn't get released to you guys. So I'm thinking maybe if the boys are cool with it, we can post that on our Patreon page if you want to hear that. See how much
not?
different it sounds.
Deal.
I feel like the
And-
quality is
Like it's
just
full and
trash.
And I kind of want to see what's changed. I know some stuff has changed for me, not much, but a little bit. I want to see what the boys have to say. So, Chris, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Chris Kringle from Santa Claus is Coming to Town Claymation.
Wow, that was a good one.
Whoa,
Yes.
nice.
If you ever grew up watching, 25 Days of Christmas, you'll know exactly who that is. Enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
yeah, morning routines. I'm off my game this morning. I got pretty crappy sleep, and I got to go play hockey here in like an hour and a half, and then again later. I'm tired. Really tired. But morning routines. So previous to today, I've had some pretty good routines
Previously
going.
too, before that now.
Yes. Morning routines are also very important because they start your day out right. And we've said this over and over again on this podcast, right? Like, give yourself that extra time. So we're going to tell you how we do it for ourselves and how we start our days each and every morning. For Joe, sometimes that might be 10 o'clock at night. He's starting his day. So, he can have a little contrast for the rest of us. So I'm interested in Mr. Fit himself. No, just kidding. Jared Rumsey. Go ahead.
Oh.
Burn.
I was gonna say that too.
So actually, my morning routine right now is weird because I just moved to a new place. I now live almost 4 times further from work than I did previously. So my routine, like I'm still figuring out my morning routine here. I'm still trying to get it figured out. But I'd say a few of my staples are waking up without looking at my phone. Although that's kind of hard,
Shocking.
and I have had trouble with that lately. But I will wake up and I'll go to, because I just got a Whoop band. Chris and I just both got some of these.
Whoop.
That
looks like
and I mean, we can talk about that more later or something. But yeah, I'll log into the app and then it'll track my sleep activity. So I'll look at that and I'll see like how well did I actually sleep. And then along with that, I have questions like preloaded in there. Like, did I fly yesterday? Did I take a prebiotic or a probiotic and a multivitamin? Did I sleep in the same bed as usual? Did I have any alcohol? Did I have any caffeine? When was my last serving? All that stuff. So I'll like enter all that into this app and figure out how well I actually slept. And then I can kind of use that to gauge how much strain I'm able to take on throughout the day. So that's step number 1, I guess, recently. And then I'll go and feed the dog and let her out. And then I'll go and something I have been doing recently that's pretty cool is making my own cereal. So I don't know if any of you have heard of the Engine 2 diet.
No.
nope.
Probably not.
No.
Sounds like you should brought it up on a
Elaborate.
diet episode.
So it's this. I think it started out with this firefighter who wanted to take control of his health. He had some health issues, so he started really getting into the weeds, everything diet wise and health. And he, it became popular. Like the stuff that he was doing, people at the fire station that he worked at, they started to get interested in it. So then it became like this more well-known thing and became something that people go to. Like, I guess the target audience for that would be like older men because that's the category that he was at. And so my dad started this diet when I was in high school, and he would make this cereal, and it was like I just remember my first time trying it. It was like the best cereal I've ever had, and it's pretty dang healthy too. So I've been making that recently, and I haven't had that like since I was in high school. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start making it every morning. I've had it every morning for the past week now, and it's really good. Yeah,
When
I
you
mean, I
say
can
make
like
cereal. What
Yeah,
are you
I'm-
talking
okay,
about?
yeah, yeah,
I'm stuck on
yeah.
that.
So you just like mixing a bunch of things together. So
That's what I was
like
thinking.
I'm picturing
Like sh-
granola or something like
Yeah.
that.
so no granola at all.
Oh, okay.
So shredded wheat and grape nuts, walnuts, raisins, flaxseed meal, um, slices of bananas, and slices of kiwi. I think there's one or two other things that I might be missing, but yeah, you put all this into a bowl, you mix it up, and then you put like oat milk or almond milk in it, and it's really good. And it
If
has
he's
like
adding
it has texture to it as well, which I like. And yeah, it tastes really good.
You're adding stuff to cereal. See, I'm like picturing you sitting here like making the shredded wheat.
Going out to the fields.
Yeah.
I'm separating the chaff from the wheat.
So I get up at 4, get out there to the fields.
What the hell is chaff?
Bright and early.
That's your question.
Yeah,
The whole-
Oh my God.
chaff from the wheat. What the hell is that?
You never. Oh my god. I don't know.
You
Do we have
should-
time to get into this?
You should Google it.
All right,
Um,
I'll do that later.
Yeah. So yeah, have breakfast and then I'll make some coffee, or I'll try to like what I did do. I've only done this like once, so I can't say this is what I do, but I brewed coffee and then put it in my fridge, and I have iced coffee in the morning.
Mm.
Magical.
Nice.
Yeah. Honestly, right now there's nothing magical to my morning routine aside from maybe the cereal. Yeah, because I'm still trying to get it figured out here. The drive to work is a lot longer than I'm used to.
All right.
Yeesh.
So there's
Yeah.
an adjustment you had to make.
Yeah. Ideally, I would. So ideally, I'm gonna start waking up earlier because I
Mhm.
do have like a miniature garage gym set up, and get a small workout in, or go for a walk with Lola. Something that Rachel and I have been doing, but we haven't really done it a whole lot since I moved into the new place.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Uh,
It's my thing. It's my thing. It's coming up. No, go ahead.
We'll
You
do
can say
yoga together
it.
in the
Damn
morning.
it.
Ah,
Damn it.
Soul and Thunder.
And then I'll read my devotional.
You're Da Vinci.
And that's it.
Nice, man. That's a healthy routine.
Nothing too crazy impressive
Nothing-
or anything.
Nothing too crazy. I'll just dive right into mine now because you kind of stole the thunder already.
Send it.
So recently, back, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks ago, I said I wanted to change my diet up and, just really focus on my health, and I have been, and it's really nice. It slipped up a little bit past few days, but
Nah.
weather evac to Texas and restaurants, and it'll do it to you. But got to get back on track. Anyway, mornings, I've said, I've given myself that time to wake up, do yoga, make a healthy breakfast, brew some coffee or go get some, and it's so nice. Like waking up, yoga especially. Jared can attest to this, and it's cute. Me and Randy have done it on FaceTime together.
Ooh.
Yeah. It really does start your day out right because not only are you stretched out, you got your blood flowing a little bit, but the one we do, it's also like half meditation. So it really is just like clearing your head in the beginning of the day and just taking a day, like owning the day, really, like carpe diem, seize the day, right?
Harping all them disms.
Okay. But yeah, it's really nice. So that's what I do. I'll wake up, say I have to be at work at 8:30. I'll wake up at 6, do some yoga, maybe stay on for like 5 minutes after, talk with Randy or something, and then make some healthy breakfast. And then just take my time, like I'll shower, I'll shave and get dressed. And I'll still have like 45 minutes to just kind of chill. And then I'll go to work, and it's really nice. Yeah.
Very
Isn't
nice.
nice?
Very nice.
Wait.
Cool. So let's. Do we want to go to a example of what's probably a bad morning routine?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, let's
Cool.
do the opposite
Send it.
now.
I assume we're talking about me.
I thought we were actually
I
talking
mean,
about me, but
you said you've changed it a little bit. So I'm
I
kinda
have changed it a
curious.
little bit. So I've changed it most days of the week. Mondays and Fridays are a little different because my Mondays and Fridays kind of suck. Monday and Friday, I do what we talked about the first time we did this episode, where it's pretty much just like a whirlwind, where I roll out of bed, eat something quick, brush my teeth, get dressed, and walk out the door in like 15 minutes. It's like
This
a
shit.
15-minute morning routine. Like usually if I have to be like those days I have to be at work by like 7. So if I have to be there, I probably have to leave my house by like 6:45. So I get up at like 6:20.
I could not. That's
Yeah,
so
but-
wild.
But here's here's the thing.
A bitch could never.
Here's the thing. A lot of that though is like pre-preparation. So it's like I'm not doing a lot of the things I would have to do. Like I make my lunch the night before. I have like I meal prep my breakfasts a lot of times, so I have like egg pockets made so I can just throw one in the microwave quick and eat it.
What the hell's an egg pocket?
Yeah, what's an egg pocket?
Sounds
Oh
like a
yeah.
hot pocket.
I basically make like scrambled eggs with like peppers, onions, cheese, you know, the works, and then I just put it into like a wrap. But I have these square wraps that are dope because they're really easy to fold.
And you just
Sounds
microwave
good.
that?
Yeah, I just throw it in the microwave for like 45
You
seconds.
should talk to your local supermarket and sell them, like the cereal guy.
Yeah, like Jared. So those are good, but yeah, I have my gym bag because I'll like usually those days I'll go to the gym after work, so I'll have my gym bag packed the night before. Like I pretty much get everything ready the night before, so all I have to do is get up, and it actually to me doesn't feel like a rush. Like 15 minutes is plenty of like, or it ends up being like 25 minutes. 25 minutes for me or to me is plenty of time to like do everything I have to do in the morning and not have to run out the door.
Chris
I
is
know
like,
Chris is
"What are you-"
making a face.
I call
because he
bullshit.
Like, what are you,
feels
nuts?
that way. I literally don't rush those days.
Interesting.
You may not rush,
any-
but I bet you're stressed.
No,
I call bullshit.
Okay.
Get a Whoop so I can track your heart rate and
Yeah.
yeah.
fine.
So
Or
when
I'll do
you,
it on
alright,
mine. I'll do it on mine.
So here's a
Um,
question for you.
Yeah.
So when you wake up and like you're driving to work, like how is your head? Are you like foggy or you're like just clear
No, I'm
thinking?
just thinking about how my day's gonna go.
Okay. Just straight wired from the get go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's so
It doesn't
impressive.
take me a long time to get up. Like once I'm up, I'm up. Like I always say to people are like, "Oh, why don't you get up and then do this and then go back to bed?" I'm like, I can't. Like once I'm up, I'm up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where that kind of falls in for me. But what has changed, and because the big reason this changed was because when we first recorded this episode, the gyms weren't open yet back home.
Holy shit, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now, based on that, my routine was a lot different. My work schedule was a lot different. So now on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, because Saturday is also when we record,
For the boys.
I get up early, go to the gym, get my workout out of the way, come home, make my breakfast, make my lunch, and take a shower. And then usually I have like an hour and a half where I can just sit and relax before I have to go to work. So I will say that is definitely nice to have, just not on my Mondays and Fridays.
That's fair. I could accept that.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, that's
Um,
definitely one change that I've made.
Mm.
Sweet. I feel like
Interesting.
sorry.
I couldn't live like you, Randy. Honestly, like I don't know if Joe wanted to talk, but mine kind of fits perfectly against Randy's because I can't function. I'm not a morning person by any means. So like my usual day, I'm supposed to be at work by like 8:30, and I wake up at 6:30. So that means I need about 2 hours for me to just like get into a functioning mood. Like I said, I'm not a morning person, so And like I feel like I do things as best as possible. I talked about it a couple episodes ago. I got one of those little lamps that or I guess alarm clocks that like it kind of like emulates the sunrise next to me.
Oh,
And then it plays,
nice.
and then it plays like nice soothing sounds. It just plays waves for my alarm. So, yeah. So like that's kind of helped me like in the last like couple months. So like it'll start lighting up at 6:10, and then it'll be like full bright at 6:30. So it kind of gives me like my brain a chance to kind of wake up ahead of time, and I don't because I have that alarm clock. I don't need to have my phone next to me either. So normally I never have my phone on my nightstand. So I never wake up and look at my phone. Like your bed's not meant for stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you being in bed, you should only be sleeping in your bed. Like yeah. So I never look at my phone in bed. So that's I guess like it kind of forces you to get up because you can't just sit there and just like lay in bed for too long. So it forces me to get up, and pretty much like right when I get up, I just go straight to taking a shower. That wakes me up pretty fast normally. But I take long showers because again, like I'm just like my brain's not ready yet, so I'll just like sit there and ponder my life of waking up for like 15 minutes, just like taking a shower, just not doing anything. Um, yeah, like my mornings are so slow. Like yeah, I'll take like 30 minutes and just slowly like get ready for work, and then I'll just sit there and watch YouTube videos for like 30 minutes while my brain's still waking up. So
Mm.
I can't function like Randy at all. Like everything to do with my morning, it just takes me like 10 times longer than it normally does. Like making coffee or something like that. It should only take me like 2 minutes, but like in the mornings, I'm just so slow, and my brain constantly does something else that it takes me like 20 minutes. So yeah, it's a rough time sometimes.
Yeah.
What time do you go to bed?
Normally like 11. I go to bed at 11, wake up at 6:30.
Should try going to
You
bed
You
earlier.
you talked about this.
No.
No, well,
No,
no,
because I don't
because
wake up
Talon talked
tired.
about this.
I don't wake up tired.
Hmm.
I don't require more sleep, and even if I do sleep more, like I said, I talked about this before. So I used to wake
Yeah.
up at 7, and I did that for years, because I always went to work at like 8, and I
Mm.
always woke up at 7, an hour before, and I would always wake up groggy, and then somehow I just figured out 6:30. 6:30 is my time. I wake up, and like for the most part, I'm not groggy. I get out of bed immediately and everything like that. So I'm not tired by the time that I get up. It's just my way of thinking in the morning is just like different, and like I'm more easily distracted. I think that's more than anything. So it's just like, oh, I know I need to take a shower, like brush my teeth, eat breakfast, get coffee or something like that. Very simple task. Don't take long at all to do any of those things. But it's like, hey, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I brush my teeth, and then I sit there like just at like my vanity, and I'll just be like watching a YouTube video doing nothing except stand there for 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just standing here in my bathroom.
It's
Like I
like
said, like my mind, I just easily distracted in the morning. Yeah, exactly.
Chris.
Exactly. So I'm not tired. Just my brain just like wanders off, and it's just like time just disappears, and I don't know where it goes.
interesting.
Time
Yeah.
keeps on slipping,
that.
slipping.
And
Nice.
it's always been like that for me too. Like I remember like when I was in middle school, high school, my dad he got really mad at me because he always thought like it just took me forever to get ready. He's like, why is it taking you forever to get ready? Like, it's like I don't know. Like I don't have that many things to do. It just takes me forever to get ready.
We should have had an article ready for this. That would be interesting to see the differences if there's like data behind this and why that happens.
Yeah,
I'm sure there
probably
has to
is.
be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well let's hear from Joe. Let's see what this man's schedule is like,
Yeah.
being that it switches constantly.
Well,
Hell yeah, brother. I think I went through 3 different schedules over the span of about 2 weeks, just not too long ago.
Yeah,
so that
that's
was pretty
crazy.
great. Yeah. Well, I guess 4 times. So I was, I was doing my night shift, right, and then I went to 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts. Then I went back to my night shift of the 12-hour shifts, and then I just got sent back to day shift at 12 hours. But I think I'm finally on this schedule for 4 months, so I think we're good here. I think I can
Woo.
get some consistency,
There
hopefully.
you go.
jeez.
That's ridiculous.
Hopefully.
So let me
yeah,
ask you
yeah.
something real quick before you get into your morning routine. What was
Go
did
ahead.
they give you time to adjust, or like the next day you're just expected?
No, they give you some time to adjust, which is nice. It's normally over our weekends or so.
That's shitty. You don't
So-
get to enjoy your weekends though, because you're switching your sleep schedule.
Yeah, you normally lose about a day or so to. Yeah, exactly.
That's
But-
crazy.
It is what it is. Anyways. So I think I actually fit more in the boat with Randy. Like I just wake up and just get going. Just wired.
Yeah.
Send it.
Just send it, kick the blankets off, throw my pillow against the wall.
Does anyone else just get super pissed off the second they wake up? Or is that just me?
Like,
No.
Damn God.
Is it
I've
not?
been there
It's
before.
Damn you world.
is it really just me?
Yeah. You
No,
just
when
get
my
mad
alarm
at
goes-
life, like how do you get like what do you get pissed off at?
So,
You get mad,
alright,
you need
I just-
something to
I-
express it to.
I just remembered this. It happens almost every day, and I just remember. It's like something your brain just blocks out until
Just
it pops up.
imagine you just like raging,
Dude.
like screaming.
All
at
right,
your
we're gonna get back to
pillow.
Joe, but real quick, every time like my alarm went off today, and I was still tired, and you know what I did? I said, "Fuck this thing," and I threw my phone.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You guys don't
I
do
go
that?
I don't go that crazy.
You're
but
so
usually
hostile.
when my alarm goes off, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Y-
So
you
like
know?
the first word out of my mouth is just F, and like almost every morning.
You know, I feel
Yeah.
like I remember this
Bro.
because obviously being your brother, I'm pretty sure I have heard you. in the
Yeah.
mornings before.
Yeah. Go,
I can just imagine it. You're like Joseph's laying in his bed and like he just hears in the distance, "Fuck!"
That's so accurate.
what's going on with Chris? Oh, he's just waking up.
Yeah, he has his friends over for a sleepover. They're all so confused.
Sorry.
I
Anyway.
definitely heard it.
I
definitely
need
heard
to
that
like
before.
just set a camera up and it's gonna be creepy, but just like watch me so when I wake
It'd be
up.
hilarious.
Go ahead, Joe.
Oh man, you're good. That's hilarious. So I think my days off and my days working are two different schedules. My days off are actually relatively nice. You know, I'll wake up. I do have the problem where I'll check my phone for way too long. Sometimes now we're just scrolling through Instagram. I hate
An
it.
hour?
So
Dang.
I've caught myself doing it for an hour once.
In the
I hate
So
morning?
you
it.
still get up earlier than I
yes.
do.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. And I just like sit there scrolling. And I look at the phone. And an hour passes. I'm like, I just wasted so much time. But
And then you become a Randy routine.
yeah. Well, if I'm not working, then I don't really. I'll just go down. I'll make my breakfast. Everything's pretty calm.
Mm.
My days working, I don't even touch my phone.
Mm.
Yep. Wake up, I do my, the standard, brush my teeth, take a shower and everything. I wish I gave myself more time to make breakfast, but I've been struggling with that. Like, I just keep waking up later and later. Especially because I'm a puppy. She's so
Aw.
cute.
Camera shy.
Yeah, camera shy. Yeah.
Jared's just
yeah.
trying to show his fucking thunder quads
She-
over there.
She laid down as
He
soon as
was.
I put the camera on her.
But yeah, what was I saying? Hold on, I'm coming back to it.
Good job,
Yeah,
Rumsey.
okay. Yeah, threw me off my game, boy. No,
Oh,
alright,
you-
so yeah, that's right. I would wish I left myself time to make breakfast, but being that I'm no longer like the new guy on shift, I have extra time to get to work, so I just use that time to sleep, and I hate it.
Mm.
If you're not the new guy, shouldn't you be the one setting the example?
I get there a few minutes late. I just make sure they do everything right when I get there. Anyways,
Oh man.
terrible.
Role
terrible
model.
senior.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You did an episode about that.
I know. Nah, they love me. I'm a great guy. Anyways, so,
I'm a good guy.
a good guy. So I just run on over to good old Wawa, get myself a gallon of water, maybe a little bit of
This
breakfast,
fucking guy, dude.
and
At least you got the water.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true.
I get a water and an
also
energy
with his
drink. They
5
balance each
energy
other.
drinks. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Sponsored by Mountain Dew Rise.
Do you not see the
Oh,
problem
man.
here? Like, honestly.
No, I 100% see the problem. I am just not good at fixing it.
He know.
The
yeah, he
willing to
knows.
change it is not there yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because my night shift, morning routine and my day shift morning routine were relatively similar. I give myself about like 45 minutes to an hour to get ready, but it's consistently the same thing. Is just
Yeah.
getting up, shaving, everything like that, and then going out and getting breakfast. And I hate
At
it.
the Wawa.
At the
Just to
Wawa.
note though, like honestly, it's not that abnormal. I mean, Jared and Chris, we've all been there. Like literally for flights and stuff like that, we literally go to a convenience store before every single flight for the most part when we're deployed, and a lot of people just eat like gas station food for breakfast and lunch.
That's when we don't really have
Sundays and stuff.
kitchens. So I mean, that's kind of like,
Still,
yeah,
like, you're
it's
trying to
still
come up
not
with you're trying to come
justifiable.
up with an excuse. But
Not
like, that's
really.
not-
Yesterday, I flew yesterday, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So I made that homemade cereal in the morning,
Mm.
and then I had iced coffee that I had in my fridge. Actually, Rachel made it for me. Thanks, babe. And then I had
Oh,
for lunch, I had
Get
my
outta
meal
here.
prepped. I had my meal that I had prepped, and then after I got home, I just had a little one of those what are they called? It's like a little protein bar. And then I had another meal that I prepped, and that was it.
Mm.
Sick.
So I'm proud of myself. I didn't get the Cheez-Its.
Nice.
I hydrated efficiently.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
there's always better alternatives. Like even if you don't have a kitchen and you can't make like actual like good tasting food, there's always better alternatives than that breakfast burrito at the gas station or something like that, or Cheez-Its, or there's always something else that you can do. That's why I don't think that there is like an excuse. You're doing it because you made that conscious choice to do it, and you just have to accept it.
That's facts. You want to hear something funny?
Love
Actually,
facts.
so
Go.
my routine is actually better when I get a lack of sleep. So especially when I was on night shift, right? And I'd be transitioning between days and nights, and when there's those times where my sleep schedule gets messed up, and I go back to nights, and I get like 3-4 hours of sleep, right? And because I either fall asleep too early or wake up too early, something like that, I end up going to the gym before work. I make myself breakfast, everything, the whole 9 yards. Everything's fantastic, but I just have like 2 hours of sleep.
You know, that's not that weird to me. For some reason, I am a high functioning individual when I also have a lack of sleep. There's like
Not me.
many points in life when I only got like 5-6 hours of sleep every single day. I got so much done, and like I wasn't even tired from like lack of sleep than like what I normally get or anything like that. I don't know why. I become like a high functioning individual, and even like my slow morning routines just like don't take as long. I don't know. It's a
Mhm.
strange, but like I also have noticed it. Normally when I'm getting ready for bed, like I mean I said I fall asleep at 11, so that means I go to bed at around like 10:20, 10:30. When I get ready for bed at that time, that's normally when like my brain kind of wants to do something productive. Like last night I went to bed and I'm just like, "You know what? I want to study right now, but I have to sleep." And it's just like it's this
I do the
weird
same
like
thing.
contradiction with myself.
Yep, I do the same thing. I don't get it. I don't know why.
I
Yeah.
I bet if you guys gave yourself that time in the morning to do that, I don't know. There's got to be a way to switch that
I
up.
give myself 2 hours in the morning.
And he just
So-
stares at himself.
So,
I think I am just more productive at
boy.
night though too,
Mm.
in general. So
I
Do
definitely
we-
am.
Do you guys want to see how I slept last night according to my Whoop band?
I would
Yeah.
love to.
Sleep performance.
Yep, that checks.
55%.
Sheesh.
That checks. I've been following you on there. I was like, I remember Jared always hits me up for the morning workouts at like 9 or 10 at night. He's like, hey, dude, 5 a.m. gym. I'm like, bro, it's fucking 10 o'clock. No. And
Well, I
now,
also live 30 minutes away now.
no. This is when you lived right next
and
to
he has a
me.
gym in his garage.
This is when you lived right next to me. And I would always tell you, bro, you got to give me like 7 o'clock the latest so I can go to bed at 9. I remember this conversation? And,
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it hasn't happened recently.
oh, yeah. But now I can actually look at your sleep schedule because I always ask myself the question, when does Jared Rumsey sleep? The answer is he doesn't.
There it is.
So you guys are like connected on that thing?
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
follow
Social
each other.
network of sleeping people.
Here's
That's
an in-depth breakdown of my sleep.
Yeah.
So I slept for 5 hours and 21 minutes.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was awake. Well, that doesn't count the awake part. I had 3 hours and 14 minutes of light sleep, an hour and 29 minutes of slow wave sleep or deep sleep, which is like muscle recovery. And I only had 30. So this is why I feel slow this morning mentally and foggy. I only got 37 minutes of REM sleep.
Yep.
That's
your brain-
ridiculous.
Your brain still hasn't completely processed everything from the day before.
Your brain.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the way
that's ridiculous right there.
This is the way
Okay,
your
you can't
body
see it.
works, bro. And this is so fun to have it in data now. Is no wonder why your quads are bigger than my head. And you
What are you about to say? Huh?
and
What are you about to say?
and you don't get a lot of REM sleep.
Oh,
you
you're
have-
just gonna leave it at that.
You have a
aren't
lot of muscle recovery. It's crazy.
Say what you need to say.
Nah.
Look at my recovery though.
Let's not get too crazy in this because we are gonna do a whole
Yeah.
episode on sleep.
Yeah. We can put our charts up and screenshots and everything and compare. I say we have a
Do you wanna
sleep off,
compare?
Jared. A sleep off. Who gets the best
Oh,
sleep?
sleep off
between
before
me
the
and you?
episode.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Bring it.
What's up? It's
just
the
gonna get
dumbest thing we're
none.
ever gonna do, but we're gonna do it for information's sake.
We'll have
Yeah.
a sleep time or a bedtime and sleep routine, and then we can talk about it then.
Yeah.
I just want to know now. I want to know
Or
what Chris's
episode.
REM sleep is because like normally REM sleep only lasts in like 10-minute intervals. So like now I'm just stuck on this.
All right, you guys talk. I'll bring mine up, and then I'll just interrupt.
Okay.
All right, wait. I have a question. How does everybody feel? I know because it carries a very negative connotation, but I want to talk about my experience with it. But the snooze button.
I hate that shit.
I never
They
snooze.
shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't hit snooze.
So now, here's my thing.
Told you I'd
I
interrupt.
use.
Told you I'd
Yeah,
interrupt.
do it. That's
How
fine.
much is your REM? I can't see it.
There it
REM
is.
2 hours,
Oh, dang.
26
Oh,
minutes.
shit.
Let's
Nice.
go, boys.
Wow.
That is crazy.
You guys
Slept
sharp.
pretty well.
That's when your dreams take place, right? REM sleep.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah.
your brain recovers.
Yeah. Interesting.
So my experience with the snooze button, I use the snooze button as a tool. Kind of almost
You're a tool.
like, yeah, kind of almost like how Talon has his fancy alarm lamp thingy. I kind of use my snooze button in the same way because I'm not bougie and have a fancy alarm lamp thingy. But like for instance, if I have to get up at 7, I'll set my alarm for 6:45, my initial alarm, and then I'll hit that 5-minute snooze a few times, and then that kind of helps me slowly wake up. Like I don't
ease into it.
snooze. Yeah, I don't snooze because it's like, oh, I'm still tired, snooze. Like I purposely set my alarm earlier than I have to get up. So then that way I can kind of snooze my way or like use the snooze button as a tool to help me wake up more slowly.
Snooze your way awake.
Snooze my way awake.
Remember that time I said I get really
New
angry
slogan.
every time the alarm goes off? If I hit snooze, that's happening multiple times.
That's just
4,
the
3,
initial
2,
one for
1.
me. The initial alarm, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I can't do that. When my alarm goes off, I'm up.
Just throws
Yeah.
his phone once.
I mean,
and
I'm-
the next
I'm
alarm
up.
goes off, throws it
That,
again.
honestly,
like-
that's the problem. Is I throw my phone, and then if I hit the snooze button, I gotta go get that shit again.
Well,
Uh,
hold on. If maybe this is kind of why I'm not groggy and like I can move in the morning, but like because I am like when that initial alarm goes off, it doesn't matter whether I got 2 hours of sleep or 10 hours of sleep. Like I'm usually pretty groggy when that first alarm goes off. So I hit snooze, kind of just lay there with my eyes closed. I don't go back to sleep.
Mm.
It's kind of almost there as a crutch in case I do go back to sleep, where it's like, hey, stupid, you fell asleep again. Like, wake up.
Just rolling from stupid town.
Yeah. You like that one today, huh?
I love that one.
So I use that, and then it kind of just helps me slowly. Like usually by the second snooze, which would be like the third alarm, I don't even wait for it. Like I get up before that even goes off. But it's just like that little bit of kind of time in between that gets me to that spot where I get up.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I hate that with a passion. One thing I forgot to mention in my routine was to avoid this. When my alarm goes off, I turn on
Don't
music.
throw it across the room.
Well, no, I don't always throw it. Just like 1 out of 10. 10%, you know.
It's a lot of days. Of the year.
But no, I throw on music, and that is the key to waking up for me because it gets me in a good mood. And I might hit stop on my alarm versus snooze, but I now have music playing, and I know once this song is over, that's basically like my snooze. So I'll give myself an extra 2 minutes and 30 seconds, basically the length of a song, to just kind of still lay there and like wake up a little bit, and then once that song ends, I get up.
Wait, do you start the song?
Yeah, I start it.
Why don't you just have it as your
Nice.
alarm? Why don't you just have the music as your alarm?
I honestly don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, when I did use my phone, I just had Spotify. Just like choose a
Yeah.
random.
You can
song
do
you're
that?
listening.
What?
Yeah, you can choose like
What?
yeah, you can set Spotify.
Yeah,
you can
choose,
attach
like,
it
the
to your
app,
alarm,
yeah.
and you can choose a playlist.
Are you guys
like, any
serious?
playlist you want, and it'll shuffle through the songs.
You're not fucking with me
Oh,
right
no,
now?
At least
No.
on Android. I don't know. Like with the default like clock app for us, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm on
I don't
iPhone, so
know
I don't know. I'm
how
gonna have
you
to
do
Google
it.
this.
I'm sure you
Wait,
can
yeah.
do some Alexa bullshit.
That would be a massive game changer.
Or you even set it. You can use like your little Google Home. Like you have the Google Home Mini. You can just put that and like set an alarm. You can probably tell it to play music in the morning.
I'm gonna
as an
try.
alarm.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah.
So
That's
one thing I
crazy.
forgot to mention was taking a multivitamin and probiotic in the morning, and then sometimes green juice. Do any of you guys, like aside from coffee, do any of you guys have any morning
Oh,
like drinks or
yeah, you
vitamins that you
completely-
take?
I completely forgot. So literally the first thing that I do in the morning, like not even joking. So every single day when I go to bed, I always take my water bottle with me, put it right there on my nightstand. And then the very first thing when I do when I start like waking up is I literally roll over, sit up in bed, and I just chug about like, I don't know, 10, 12 ounces of water like as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, like at least like an entire like what would be equivalent to like a glass.
That's
and, like,
good.
I looked it up. A lot of people recommend doing something like lemon water or like lukewarm water. Apparently lukewarm water just like it really wakes up your metabolism and just like jump starts you, which is kind of crazy to
If
me.
it's
but I just-
lukewarm, you don't have to process it as much because
Yeah.
if you drink cold water, you have to warm it up
You
in
have to
order
warm it
to
up.
process it.
uses a little bit more energy. Yeah, exactly. But like I don't know why. Like I always just have to drink as much water as I can in the morning.
Yeah, I've tried that lemon water in the morning before too. I could never stick to it, but it is good. I mean, it did help.
Yeah.
I think the reason we
Wow.
all forgot stuff is because we didn't get to do our normal morning routines today because it's recording
That
so
is
early.
true.
See?
I honestly think that does have
yeah,
something to
we're
do
not
with
on
it.
top of our game right now, so it's all like,
Because I
oh
f-
shit, I didn't do this
Yeah.
I
today.
know. I gotta
'Cause
be
I
honest.
flew
I'm
yesterday.
tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired because I didn't like. Normally, I go to the gym before we do this.
yeah.
Now today
That's
it was
right,
just
you
kind of
do.
like get up and go. So I'm like,
Samesies.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
truth, I've been sick the last couple of days. So, like I woke up this morning at like 7. I was in the Snapchat group and I even spelled out, "Yo, I don't think I can make it." And then I just sat there for like 2 minutes and I deleted it all. I'm just like, fuck.
I saw that thing
I
that said you
got-
were typing.
I got, out,
Nothing
I
came
got out
out.
of bed. I'm just like, I am so tired right now.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's gonna be like a more natural episode then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more organic.
Ooh, he
Fair.
did it. He
That's
did
part of
it.
your-
Did the
Sometimes you
thing.
need that to be part of your morning routine to just
Mm.
like just get up. Like doesn't matter how tired you are.
Yeah. So we
Hey.
talked about like some activities we do, but yeah, diet wise, I think Randy mentioned his, and Jared
Ah.
asked the question. So I'm gonna talk before you guys interrupt. Yeah. So green juice for me every morning. Green juice ever since Jared. You know that Organifi.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's delicious. And
It is good.
eggs with onions, mushrooms, peppers, and then like a yogurt. Now I've been lazy and I haven't done the dishes. Remember how I said in a previous episode that I hate when the dishes are in the sink filthy, just sitting
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? They've been like that since I got back from Texas, and it's driving me bonkers.
man.
Yeah.
Weak.
So therefore, I haven't
Yeah.
eaten right all week. That's why I said I broke my diet really. So it's terrible. However, that's what I normally do. Yesterday, I was lazy and I didn't cook anything like meal prep wise. So before hockey, I was like, I need something healthy. So I made a raspberry, blackberry, kiwi, banana, little bit of
You made a raspberry?
flaxseed oil and smoothie. I made it all into a smoothie and it was delicious.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't make a raspberry. I'm gonna give you a
nice.
raspberry later.
Just popped a raspberry out.
Ooh.
You can tell we're all really tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm wired, bro.
So diet is also key. Like if I wake up, do my morning routine, and then eat like a bagel and go to work, all that previous stuff was for nothing. Like, because then you're just gonna be hungry and you're not gonna be functioning to like your maximum potential. Like you need to tie all of these things in.
Yeah, I didn't have my
usually-
cereal this morning.
Yeah.
Usually
better
on
than
my
not eating
gym
anything, though.
days, I eat like just like a bagel or a banana and then go to the gym, so I have something.
Yeah, but then
and
you
me
come
to
back
the
and eat a
gym.
healthy
But-
meal.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
I come home and I eat like I'll make like a big thing of like scrambled eggs and like
Yeah.
have a big bowl of fruit with it and eat something good afterward.
Yeah, nobody's gonna eat like a full size meal right before the gym. Like that's just unrealistic. Like I haven't eaten this morning. And I got hockey in an hour, and I'll probably just make another smoothie. Honestly,
Do it.
yeah. But yeah, morning routines, they are key. So if anything, does anyone else have anything to say before we wrap it up?
I got one thing.
Cool, go for it.
One thing.
I know what it is.
During your morning routine, if you find your morning routine is boring, you can check out the link below. We're pointing. Yeah. Check out that link below for Audible, free for 30 days. And you can listen to your favorite books on tape while you run through your morning routine. Get all your stuff done while you're listening to a good old book.
Or your favorite podcast, Lessons Learned.
Ah. That's it.
Joe.
That's it. Anyway,
That's it.
yeah. So morning routines, do your best. Don't hit that snooze unless you're like Randy and it works for you. It's all personal preference, right? However, try to give yourself that extra time. Do a little bit of yoga, do a little bit of meditation. Quit yawning, Talon, as I'm doing the outro.
Sorry, man. I guess you're just boring me.
All right, I'll do it less boring. Ha! Morning routines, they're key. They're essential to everybody's day. So wake up, give yourself that time. Don't hit the snooze button unless you're Randy and it works for you. It's all personal preference. Boom, redid it all, and see what works for you. But number 1, healthy diet. Number 2, give yourself some time to relax and before you start stressing about the day. Number 3, get good sleep.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom. All right, sweet. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, this has been Lessons Learned. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the bell notification on so you get an update every time we drop a new episode or a new Just the Clip. We might have more content coming out soon, some more different content, maybe some live videos. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on our other social media pages linked in the description. And until next time, see ya.